Hey beautiful people, I hope you're well. Happy Tuesday. I've been getting huge amounts of messages and emails from all of you guys who are interested in the wellness retreats, the same retreats that I've been on for the last sort of 15 months and which have, well, let's face it, have completely and utterly changed my life. And let me explain why, because I think a lot of us struggle in life and a lot of us aren't particularly honest about it. And we certainly don't talk about it. I certainly didn't. I was depressed. I was anxious. I ran in the mode of fear. I was an alcoholic. I drank far too much. I mean, like literally far too much. For over 20 years, I was probably consuming on average around 100 units of alcohol per week. That is the equivalent. That's equivalent to 10 litres of vodka a month. Madness. And I was completely deluded. I was completely sure of the fact that I was not an alcoholic. I was not depressed. I was not anxious. I was not drinking to self-medicate. Absolute delusion. When in truth, I was filled with anxiety, lack of confidence, negative belief systems, all of this sort of shit, this toxic soup would just go around my head every single day, and I would try anything to try and switch it off, to try and switch these thoughts off so I could at least function in this 3D world. And I would use alcohol, and I would use other drugs. I'd use actually anything to try and take my mind off all of this chaos that was going on. And all of this chaos from past traumas, past memories, all of this shit just dragging me down, preventing me ever from really growing into the person that I am, hitting my maximum potential. It was crazy, and I was so deluded. Thank goodness I was able and I managed to get onto these wonderful retreats, these amazing people who really helped break down human behavior and who we are, what we really are, our purpose of being here on this wonderful planet, and how to heal. That's the biggest thing, is how do we heal? There is so much sickness in this world. There's so many people with cancers, depression, anxiety, mental health issues. I mean, it's going through the roof. And the reason is because we're not dealing with our shit. We're storing it up and we're living past traumas from years and years ago. For me, I was drinking because of traumas in my childhood. Nearly 40 years ago, that trauma was still affecting how I live my life. And now I can see through the bullshit, because when going on these plant medicine retreats, you see it all and you have the opportunity to deal with it and to let it go, because it no longer serves you, adds no value to your life, it holds you back, it pulls you away from the source, it makes you miserable. It's just not very good. And our lives, let's face it, we deserve better. We deserve better, we all do. We do not need to be prisoners of our own mind, locked up from shit that happened years and years and years ago. So, if you are interested in genuinely starting to heal, and this healing process is not particularly pretty, it's not going to be fun. This is not about taking recreational drugs, getting off your face, and wake up the next day and life is perfect. That is just not what's going to happen. It's about going deep into your soul, deep into the healing process, and recognizing what is holding you back, and letting go, surrendering it, saying thank you, goodbye, I no longer need you in my life. If you are interested, and this is a serious offer, follow me on Instagram, Awesome Boon, and we can talk, we can arrange video calls. I'm very happy to discuss anything you guys want to discuss with me. I've got a long background in mental health, so I've got lots of experience and lots of really great ways of being able to pick through the bullshit that programs us and keeps us limited. So there's the offer. Reach out, and the retreat starts in March. It's over a weekend, so it's the 8th to the 10th. If you do want more details, just ping me, contact me through Instagram. It's the easiest thing to do. So that's just Awesome Boon. And we'll get talking. And if you want to have an in-depth conversation, we can arrange a video conference call as well. Super, super easy, super fun. And I promise you, you'll feel so much better once you've been able to express and talk about your concerns and worries. Okay, well, I wish you all an absolutely amazing day, and I'll see you soon.